If you ask me to name the best music video ever made, I'm going with Thriller. Thriller was huge when it came out. It played almost every hour on MTV for what felt like years. And the choreography was so iconic, it even popped up in movies like Ferris Bueller's Day Off. By the way, did you know the original Thriller demo was actually called Starlight? Written and composed by Rod Templeton in 1982. Have a quick listen. It's funny to think that in some alternate universe people are singing, "'Cause this is Starlight." Speaking of starlight, it takes a bit over 8 minutes for the light from the sun to reach the earth. So if the sun went out like an old light bulb, it'd take us about 8 minutes to see something was terribly wrong. But if the sun had a twin, we wouldn't have to worry about such things. Speaking of twins, remember the movie Twins?
My name is Julius. I'm your twin brother.
Obviously.
With Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger, where they play twins, which seems absurd, but anyway, Arnold claims Twins was the best decision he ever made. Probably because he started getting more comedy roles after Twins. Or maybe it's because Arnold made more off the Twins movie than any of the Terminator movies. Either way, I'm glad Arnold and Danny decided to do the movie because they were given the choice between doing Twins or Suburban Commando. If they decided to do Suburban Commando, then Hulk Hogan and Christopher Lloyd would have been in Twins. Weird. Speaking of Christopher Lloyd, did you know Lloyd made his film debut in the role of psychiatric patient Max Tabor in the drama One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest in 1975? And his first major role in television was a drugged-up taxicab driver named Jim in the sitcom Taxi. Not too shabby, Christopher Lloyd. He is one of my favorite actors. Speaking of taxicab drivers, do you remember the show Taxi Cab Confessions? It was a show on HBO during the 90s, and it ran until 2006. Taxi drivers would record passengers, often in the wee hours of the morning, so the stories were nice and juicy, and sometimes even tragic. It was a thrilling look into the lives of some New Yorkers, and a world that you rarely got to see. Speaking of thrilling, if you asked me to name the best music video ever made, I'm going with Thriller.